The international monitoring team sees several violations of the ceasefire mechanism committed by the PNP Special Action Force and MILF. Darlene Basingan will tell us why.
The international monitoring team submitted on Sunday to the Government Peace Panel its own report on the Mamasapano incident. Based on the IMT's findings presented by GPH Peace Panel Chair Professor Miriam Coronel Ferrer, both the PNP-SAF and MILF violated protocols during the Mamasapano incident. First is the failure to follow ceasefire protocols during the planning and execution of Upland Exodus. Furthermore, the IMT also noted that there is a probable cause to assume that the PNP-SAF opened fire, resulting to the deaths of two MILF Bangsamoro Islamic Armed Force or BIAF who were trying to cross a bridge in Mamasapano. This, according to IMT, is a violation by the Philippine government of the Paragraph 3, Article 1 of the Agreement for General Cessation of Hostilities of 1997. Meanwhile, the IMT also said in its report that BIAF's actions against the PNP-SAF could only be seen as a response to the non-coordinated action of the PNP-SAF. But it added that the MILF committed a violation of the AGCH when it entered the cornfield in Mamasapano where the PNP-SAF commandos were situated, which IMT says resulted into a firefight between the two. As to the allegations of summary execution, IMT says there is no sufficient evidence that the MILF had summarily executed the PNP-SAF commandos. However, it violated loss and pillage when it took the cell phones of the PNP-SAF. IMT says the cell phones and other items taken from them are considered military and not personal items. On the civilian aspect, IMT says both MILF and PNP-SAF violated ceasefire mechanism protocols on protection of civilians when two civilians were killed during a crossfire. IMT also noted that the MILF violated the civilian protection component terms of the international monitoring team due to its indiscriminate use of force when most of its fighters carry firearms while interacting with civilians, while the PNP-SAF failed to take precaution in protecting civilian lives. The IMT also submitted its recommendation to the Government Peace Panel. One of its recommendations is the clarification of a provision on the ADJAG regarding coordination of operation against high-value targets. It also recommended the appointment of high-ranking PNP official into the GPH-CCCH and to penalize PNP-SAF and MILF combatants who committed crimes. The Government Peace Panel, meanwhile, believes that it is up now to the DOJ on how to build a case regarding the said incident, depending on the reports released regarding the Mamasapano clash.
To do their case build-up on the basis of the different reports and its own investigations conducted particularly by the NBI.
The palace, meanwhile, assured that with the DOJ already conducting its own probe, proper authorities will file appropriate cases against those who are found responsible in the said incident.
We have always maintained that the DOJ, insofar as government is concerned, is investigating as to who are culpable for or liable for those for the deaths in Mamasapano. And once we're able to identify, government will not hesitate to file the necessary charges.
Darlene Basingan reporting for Y News.